Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here, once again back playing some more Forza Horizon 4. Today we have an interesting vehicle going around the Ashbrook Loop Scramble Circuit for the Rival Series. The Hot Wheels Ford F-5 Dually Custom. It is pretty odd. I do not think it can get rally tires. This is not the only Hot Wheels car to be like this. The Hot Wheels Mustang also does not get rally tires. Well, unlike the Mustang, we can change the tire compound. Question is, what do we change it to? Got stock tire compound, got sport tire, got a race tire, and we have drag tire. Drag tire and race tire obviously out of the question. And stock, I really don't know what that compound is. It says we get like no grip. So I think we're going to go for the sport tire compound. This will probably mean we're pretty good on the road sections of the course, but for the off-road section, we're probably going to be an uncontrollable mess. As cool as those off-road or heavy-duty looking rims are, we're going to go for the lightest rims possible. And as awesome as a diesel engine is, it's just not going to be good enough for us in S1 class. So we're going to go all-wheel drive, twin turbo to keep it turbocharged. I'll save the rest for later. We get no Forza Aero with this part. And we get no adjustable suspension. It's pretty odd like that. Twin turbos, we will upgrade them. We'll have 1300 horsepower. Not too bad. Can get a clutch as well. And that's our vehicle. Now the back tires do act like a 475 single tire instead of two 260s, whatever that number is supposed to be. I don't know. Point is, they act as one thick boy tire. And that's fine. Speed. I don't know how this car will do on the dirt, so we'll try to minimize wheel spin by actually having a high top speed. We'll have it, there we go, 193. That's a little bit higher than what we had before. We cannot tune the suspension. Can tune the anti-roll bars. I will make them stiffer than normal because we cannot tune the suspension any other way. Actually, because we have so much rear bias with the fat boy tires, I'm going to have a little bit more rear end braking force than front, so that we don't just lock the fronts up and have no stopping distance. Or a lot of stopping distance, I should say. That's odd. You'd think you'd want more power going to the back with how big those tires are, but the game reckons that's enough. And then for the bone shaker, I have like 90% going to the rear and only 10% or so going to the front. This is going to be an interesting truck to handle. We got 1300 horsepower, but we're not on off-road tire compound. I really don't know how this is going to compare. At least we can change the tire compound, unlike the Hot Wheels Mustang. This is going to be interesting. We could have a good car for the on-road section. But for the off-road section, we're going to have a slidey boy, a very slidey boy. We're going to have to hope we can make it up in the on-road section enough to stay far enough ahead in the off-road section. Now, granted, the off-road section is mostly high speed, so we don't need acceleration grip. We need corner grip, which we probably won't have. Alright, the brakes on this are pretty good, but we have no front-end grip, because those are skinny tires on a very long wheelbase truck. We actually have good corner grip, as I expected. That rear end is planted. Planted really good. 170 up the hill. 175. You can see that. More rear brake bias working good for us there. Now this is where this truck will come undone. I don't think we're going to have the grip off-road here to be able to challenge that Metro. Watch out. If I was turned already, I could probably get away with that not braking. Not this time, though. Now we see the Metro taking this wide line. That's the line we need to take. But we can't do it with this truck. We're too understeery. Oh well, first flying lap. Let's see what we can do. We're better through the turns. That's to be expected. You see the tires on the Metro. They're small AF, while these are thick boys. Now it's what has more power. Obviously this, because it's much heavier, but power to weight ratio is what I'm referring to. That Nash is catching. I need to be on and off the e-brake like a lot here. So far we're ahead, but that's only because these are not very grippy corners. Oh, I should have been turning right instead of like flick left. I don't know what I was doing there. And I'm all messed up for this turn as well too. Alright, this lap's a gunner. We can experiment what we can do with this last turn though. That does seem to have worked a little bit. Need to watch it though. It's so funny to see a giant truck like this out-handling a tiny, what was at one time a sports car. Watch out for that. Up the hill here. Yeah, that Nash really does catch. It's so light. Not that far down on power. I know 500 horsepower might sound like a lot, but when you're half the weight, that doesn't really matter. You still have 800 horsepower. There we go. That's the momentum transfer I wanted with this turning of the big truck. Not going to do as well here. Can I get this turn correct here? Too much wheel spin. I had to take this line, otherwise I would have clipped a wall. Oh, wow. Look at that! We beat it by almost a second. 108.4? That's amazing. So despite not even having off-road tires, this thing is able to beat a car that's far lighter with off-road tires. That's incredible. This thing is so stable when you get it right. I probably could have tuned more acceleration into this vehicle. Too late on the brakes there. Oh well, I deserve that. I wonder how this car is so good off-road without off-road tires. If this car had off-road tires, this thing would be outstanding. We probably did that on purpose for balancing. Come on, we pay for this pack. Let it be overpowered. Like, people who don't have the car pass pay for the Barrett-Jackson cars. And they have some really OP cars. Why not the Hot Wheels car pack? Oh well. I'm just rambling. We have one more lap to do. We can just get onto power, and it just sticks. Not through here though, gotta watch out. Yeah, it's right on our tail by the top of the hill here. Should have left it in third there, I think. Oh well. There we go, we got that momentum transfer once again. Not quite as clean, I do not think. I clipped the wall there, god dang it. Probably could have saved that by grabbing the e-brake, but we would have been very slow. Too wide there. It's not going to be a better lap. Oh well, that's still a fantastic lap time from the F-5 dually. Yeah, 109.1 or 2 in that final lap. The F-5 dually goes fastest despite not even having off-road tires in an off-road race. What? That's an incredible result from the F-5 dually. I don't know what's going to be able to beat that. I really don't. It's going to be super tough. That is going to do it for this video though. If you enjoyed the upset with the F-5 dually, then please do go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. Next up, we will do the 2-Jet Z. That's going to be a rocket ship, I think. But will it be controllable? We'll have to find out. Thanks, Game Boy Out. I'll see you all in the future. Goodbye.